Hey there, I'm Chris Ponick, Certified Public Accountant, Certified Coach, and the host of the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast. And I want to welcome you to this new series that I'm doing on this podcast. My intention is to drop one of these additional episodes every Monday while I continue to provide you with the regular Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast episodes, which will continue to help you take control of and understand your business finances with topics that ultimately impact your bottom line. I have many business owners, accountants, and other high-stress professionals who listen to this podcast, and I want to get more help out there for individuals like you when it comes to mastering your mindset. I'll be taking a few moments each week to touch on topics that many high-stress professionals are dealing with and provide solutions to help you increase your overall well-being. Because I know your time is valuable, just like the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, my goal is to keep these episodes short and straight to the point, but full of useful information to help you succeed in not only your professional life, but your personal life as well. We're often led to believe that happiness comes from achieving success. We think that when we get something we think is successful in our life, then we'll start being happy. Success and happiness are actually two totally separate mindsets. Think about it. There are so many people in this world who are successful, and yet they're so unhappy. The relationship you have with how happy you are in your life actually stems from much more than success. Are you ready to learn how you can live a happier, more joyful life? Let's dive in. I'd like to start off by asking what you think is the meaning of success. Do you think that being successful comes from making a certain amount of money? Do you think it comes from achieving a certain status or being famous? Do you think it comes from a specific college degree? These may be things that you think about when you're looking at other people, but I'd like you to think about this for yourself now. What does success look like for you? How would you define yourself as being successful? What has to happen for you to be successful? How would you actually know that you are successful or that you've achieved success? Now, how do you define happiness? What do you consider as being happy? When are you happy? What do you think has to happen for you to be happy? What does happiness look like for you, and how do you know when you're happy? If you'd like to continue listening to the rest of this podcast, I invite you to sign up for my free private podcast, where I do a deeper dive into this topic on the Mastering Your Mindset Moments podcast for high-stress professionals. When you're busy working in a high-stress profession, it's often hard to accomplish what you truly want in your life. This private podcast offers solutions that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can not only achieve your goals, but increase your sense of purpose, satisfaction, and lead a more fulfilling and enjoyable life. You can sign up at financialadventure.com/private to hear about the solutions that I provide on this topic. I'll post links to this and other valuable resources for business owners, accountants, and other high-stress professionals where you're listening to this podcast.